Hey guys, good evening. Can you hear me? Are you there?
Yes,
Hello.
we can hear.
Okay, thank you for answering. Okay, today we're going to practice with reading. Can anybody tell me something about the reading section of the TOEFL test? Any idea? Something that you may have covered yesterday, probably?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, what can you tell me about the reading section of the TOEFL test? No ideas? Okay, no problem. What we're going to do is the following, okay? We're gonna review the types of questions you're going to face when taking the TOEFL test, especially the reading section. And after that, we will be practicing with a reading passage, okay? So let's start. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so as I told you, first, okay, what is the reading section about? Let's see. In this section, guys, or girls, sorry, you will find a variety of questions, okay? Let's start with the first part, with the first type, okay? The factual and the negative factual information, okay? These two are included in the first type of question you're going to face, okay? The factual information, it asks you to recognize information that is explicitly stated in the text, okay? This is the easiest kind of question, okay? Because all the answers will be clearly stated in the text, okay? You will be able to find the answer to this kind of question in the text, okay? That's it. For this, you have to look for the major ideas, supporting details, and definitions. That's it. Now, what about the negative factual information? Well, in this kind of question, you will have to find the option that is not correct, okay? You will have 4 options from which you will have to choose the one that is not true or that is not correct, okay, guys? Girls, sorry. So for this, you have to determine which one is false. You have to look for words like except or not in order to identify this kind of question. And you have to look for information that is not in the text, okay? Or is contradictory to what is said in the text, okay? This is one type of question, okay? So be careful with that. Let's go to this kind of question, inference, okay? In this kind of question, you have to use your understanding of the text to infer a possible question, a possible answer, okay? In order to identify this kind of question, you have to look for words like infer, imply, or suggest. You have to eliminate the wrong answers, and you have to do a skimming, okay? Which is about reading quickly to identify minor points. That's the idea. That is the inference, okay? In this kind of question, you're not going to find the question in the text. You have to infer it, okay? Let's see, rhetorical purpose. Okay, in this kind of question, you will be asked to explain or to find the answer that explains why the author has presented a piece of information, okay? For this, it is compulsory to know the definition of some keywords and to look for the most complete answer, okay? That's the main idea of this kind of question. And also skimming would be a good idea as well. Let's see, let's move on to vocabulary kind of questions. Well, as the name implies, you will have to recognize the word that is closest in meaning to a particular word in the text, okay? You have to identify the meaning of words and phrases as they are used in the reading passage, as I told you. You will find highlighted words while reading the text, okay? So pay attention to those words because you will be asked about those questions, okay? Those words specifically. You have to build your vocabulary. That's it. That's the main point of this question. You have to be aware of the types of vocabulary, the academic and the specialized. The academic is the one that we use every day, the one that we all know, okay? And the specialized, and when we talk about, I don't know, maybe medicine, chemistry, physics, they use a variety of technical terms. So that is the one that we call specialized vocabulary, okay? That's it for the vocabulary. You are supposed to know the meaning of some words, so that's it. Now let's move on to the sentence simplification. Well, in this kind of question, you will be asked to identify a sentence that has essentially the same meaning as a sentence from the reading passage, okay? You have to find from, I don't know, 3 or 4 options, the sentence that best summarizes the idea presented in the text, okay? For this, you have to pick the sentence that includes the essential information and to understand the relationship between pieces of information in the passage, okay? You have to simplify. You have to express all the ideas presented in the reading passage in only one sentence. And that sentence is the one that you have to find. Okay, that's it. Now let's move on to the insert text. In this kind of question, you will find a paragraph, okay? In this paragraph, you will find blank spaces, okay? And next to this paragraph, you will find a list of options, okay? Which will be about sentences. You have to choose a sentence and place it in the paragraph, okay? In one of the blanks that the paragraph contains, so that all the paragraph has coherence, okay? Coherence is really important in this kind of text. Also, it would be a good idea to know about pronouns, because if you identify the appropriate pronoun for the beginning or for the end of a sentence, you will be able to answer this kind of question easily. Okay, guys? Okay, girls? Finally, prose summary. You have to show that you recognize the major ideas and relative importance of information in a reading passage, okay? You will have 6 choices or 6 options, okay, from which you have to choose 3. Those 3 options will best describe or summarize the content of whole reading passage, okay? You have to find 3 options from 6, and those 3 sentences will summarize all the things that were mentioned in the reading passage, okay? That is the prose summary. You have to find sentences that best in only 3 sentences from 6, okay? That is the main point of this kind of question, okay, guys, girls? So, up to now, do you have any question, any problem, any doubt? Let me know now before we start with the practice, please. It is time for you to speak now. If there is a problem, a doubt, a question, please.
No.
Any question, any problem, any doubt? Okay.
I think everything is clear.
Okay, thank you for letting me know that. Okay, girls, now it is time for you to practice. I'm gonna send a document to the chat box of Zoom, okay? The link is in the chat box of Zoom. Go there, click on it, and as soon as you're there, please let me know, okay? Okay, girls, are you in the document?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So girls, can you see the first reading passage? This one?
Yes.
Okay. So as this is something that I didn't tell you. For this section of the TOEFL test, you will have, I'm not really sure, but you will probably have 60 minutes to answer this section of the test, okay? 60 minutes, 1 hour in total. But remember, you will have to read 3 different reading passages, okay? So the ideal time to answer this question, this section is that you can answer the questions from a reading passage in 20 minutes, okay? Since you're going to read 3 different passages, 20 minutes for each reading passage is the best option, okay, girls? Okay, here we have a message. I'm having trouble with my sorry for that answer. Okay, no problem, Daniela. Try to fix it, okay? So we're going to practice with this first reading passage, okay? So for doing that, how much time do you have? For reading and answering these questions, I think they are 11 in total or 14. Yes, 14 questions. Okay, so you are supposed to answer and to read all this in how much time, girls?
20 minutes.
20 minutes, okay? That is the ideal time. So you will have enough time to answer the second and the third one as well. Okay, girls? So we can start. Please write your answers on a separate piece of paper. I will tell you what to do with them after we finish with this section, okay? So let's start, please. You have 20 minutes from now on. If you have any question, any problem, whatever, I am here to help, okay? Feel free to ask. You can start, read, and then answer the questions. Please, you can start.
Could you please send the link again? I don't know what happened with my internet, but I got disconnected from the class.
Okay, no problem. The link is there. You can go there and start working. Okay, I think one person has just joined the session. Who is it? Who
I
is she?
think it's my computer. I don't know what happened.
Okay, do you have the link?
Yes, now yes, I have.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so please, you can start. If there is any problem, let me know. Okay, girls. Tell me now, were you able to answer all the questions? How many questions were you able to answer? Tell me.
Teacher, I don't finish yet. And I have some questions about vocabulary, but I answer.
Okay, how many questions were you able to answer? Girls, hello. Okay, I'm gonna ask one by one. Camila, how many questions were you able to answer?
7.
Okay, Daniela? Okay, I think Daniela is still having problems with the connection. Fabiana, how many questions were you able to answer?
8.
Okay. Laura, how many questions?
Sorry, teacher. 10.
10. Okay, nice. Let's go with Madeleine. How many questions were you able to answer?
14.
14. Nice, really nice. Natalia?
9.
9. Okay. Let's go with Valeria.
10.
Okay, thank you. Finally, Jimena.
10.
10. Okay. An average of 10. Okay, thank you, Daniela. So remember, girls, you have 20 minutes to read and to answer 14 questions. Okay, that is the idea. So an average of 9 questions among all the course. It's nice. Okay, good, but you can still improve. Okay, so the idea is that you can answer the questions, all the questions in 20 minutes. Okay, girls. Now we're going to do the following. Please send your answers to the chat box of Zoom, okay? In only one message, please. You have 1 minute to do that. Please, you can start 1 minute to send your answers to the chat box of Zoom.
Teacher, in this case, we have to put the number and then the option we choose, right?
That's it.
Okay, thank you.
There is only one question that needs to be written in a particular way. Okay, so if you cannot write all the answer, don't worry. We will discuss that question later. But all the rest, please put the number, a period, and the answer, okay? In only one message, okay? Remember that. Girls, I am waiting for your answers, please. Okay, thank you, Daniela. Thank you, Valeria. Thank you, Laura. What about the rest? Please send your answers, okay? Now we're gonna check some of the answers with you, and then on Friday, we're going to continue practicing with these exercises, okay? Now, here is the answer key. Here we can find the questions, and let's start. Okay, thank you, Madeleine. Thank you, Natalia. Thank you, Fabiana. Okay, I think we can start. Let's see. I need volunteers now. Camila, can you hear me?
Yes.
Please, can you read the question number 1? Only the question, not the options.
Okay. The word fare in paragraph 1 is closest to the meaning to meals, accompaniment, foods, and price.
Okay, thank you. The next time, please read only the question, okay? That
Okay.
only this. The options are not necessary. Okay. What was your answer, Camila? Can you tell me?
Yes, A.
Okay. What about you, Daniela? Okay, Daniela cannot speak, so no problem. Laura, what about you, Laura? Can you tell me what your answer was?
Yes, letter A.
Okay, thank you. Finally, Valeria Arce, can you tell me your answer?
A.
Okay, let's see. Letter A was the answer to this question. Let's see why. A is correct because fare can mean fee or price or food, meals. And in this situation, it means meals. The words eat, vegetarian, and nutritional around in the same sentence as fare should provide enough contextual clues to help your answer, okay? So A was the correct answer. Congratulations to the ones who chose letter A as answer. Let's move on to Fabiana. Are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Can you read the second question, please?
Yes, teacher. According to paragraph 1, which of the following is true?
Okay, what was your answer?
My answer is C, but I'm not sure. Nuts and beans make up an essential part of the human diet.
Okay, thank you. Now let's move on to Natalia Lanza, please. What was your answer?
A.
Letter A, most societies have vegetarian diets and do not consume meat or fish. Okay. Finally, Madeleine.
Well, in this case, I answer letter B.
Okay, humans started farming after relying on hunting and gathering. Okay, let's see what the answer was. For number 2, letter B was the answer. Okay, you were supposed to look for some details here. B is correct because the paragraph says that the agricultural revolution was when human societies made the transitions from nomadic hunter-gatherers to horticulture and agriculture, okay? Option A is wrong because the original sentence says that many societies eat almost exclusively vegetarian. Not that most societies do. The modifier changes the meaning significantly, okay? Option C is incorrect because the paragraph says that nuts and beans are a source of protein, not that they are an essential part of the human diet. Okay, girls, be careful with that. Let's move on to another question. Let's see. Number 3, please. Can you help me reading this, Valeria Arce?
The phrase derived from in paragraph 2 is closest in meaning to.
Okay, what was your answer?
C.
Obtain from. Okay, Jimena Jordan, please, your answer.
B.
Okay, prepare for. Finally, Camila.
I put C.
C, okay, obtain from. Let's see. For letter 3, for number 3, sorry, letter C was the answer, vocabulary. C is correct because derived from means taken, acquired, obtained from, okay? Be careful. You have to know the vocabulary for this kind of question. Let's see. Question number 4, please, Fabiana. Can you help me reading?
Yes, teacher. The word glassy in paragraph 2 is closest in meaning to.
Okay. What was your answer?
My answer is B, fragrant.
B, okay, fragrant. Please, I don't know, Laura, what was your answer?
Also B.
Fragrant, okay. Finally, Madeleine.
I put a C, shiny.
Shiny. Okay, let's see what the answer was. For number 4, letter C was the answer, okay? Let's see why. C is correct because glossy is closest in meaning to shiny in this situation, okay? There are not many contextual clues to help you infer the answer. You just have to know the word. Okay, girls? So for this question, you were supposed to know the meaning of the word glossy, okay? Because there were no other options, okay? Any clue, okay? So please build up your vocabulary and try to improve on that, okay? The ideal is that you can learn 5 words per day, okay, in English. So please try to build up your vocabulary as well, okay? Let's move on to question number 5. Madeleine, please, can you help me reading?
What does the author say about spices?
Okay, what was your answer?
My answer was letter D. They are sourced from a variety of parts of the plant.
Okay, they are sourced from a variety of parts of the plants. Okay. Jimena Jordan, what was your answer?
D.
D as well. Okay, thank you. Finally, please, Natalia, what was your answer?
D2.
D as well. Okay, let's see. For question number 5, letter D was the answer. Good job. D is correct because the paragraph says, spices come from many different plant parts. Black pepper and vanilla are seeds, and herbs that flavor many dishes come from dry leaves. So letter D was the answer, okay? Let's move on to question number 6 now. Please, Camila, can you help me reading this?
Okay. The author mentions all of the following about alcohol except
Okay, what was your answer?
was C.
Letter C. Wines are made with fermented fruit sugars, okay? Valeria Arce, please, your answer?
D.
D. Most alcohol is made by fermenting carbohydrates from seeds. Okay, finally, Madeleine.
I chose B. Some alcoholic beverages are made with the sugars from fruit.
Okay, let's see now what the answer was. Letter 6, number 6, sorry. Letter D, okay, negative detail. D is correct because the statement is false and not mentioned in the paragraph. The modifier must changes the meaning of the original statement, which is that some alcohol is made by the fermentation of carbohydrates derived from seeds, as with beers. Option A or C are incorrect because they are all accurate statements from the paragraph, okay? In this question, you were supposed to choose the option that was not correct, okay? All of these are correct and are somehow stated in the reading passage, but this is not true because according to the text, some alcohol is made by fermenting carbohydrates from seeds, not most. So be careful with that. This is a tricky question, okay? Let's move on to question number 7. Please, Jimena Jordan, can you help me reading?
The word advent in paragraph 3 is closest in meaning to
What was your answer?
letter B.
B, development, okay? Natalia Lanza, please, your answer?
B.
B as well, thank you. Finally, let's see, Fabiana?
I put A.
A,
Alert.
alert. Okay, let's see what the answer was now. Letter C, well, number 7, letter B, okay? Vocabulary question. Let's see why. B is correct because advent means arrival, emergence, and development. In this case, it is closest in meaning to development. Choice A, alert, doesn't fit in this context. The main idea here is that synthetic chemical dyes replace textile dyes, okay? Once you understand the main idea, you can also eliminate D, proceeding, which leaves you with just 2 choices, okay? So that's why A is not the best option. B is the option in this case. So be careful with the vocabulary, okay? Number 8, let's go to number 8. Laura, can you help me reading question number 8?
Yes. According to paragraph 3, C plants are also used for,
Your answer, please.
I put B.
B, make it indigo dyes for textiles. Okay, thank you. Let's see, I don't know. Fabiana? Fabiana, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Can you
I
tell me
put
your
it.
answer?
Can you hear me, teacher?
Yes, I can.
Sorry, my internet. I put a letter A.
Letter
Cutting-
A.
Yes, cutting trees for wood construction and building materials.
Okay, thank you. Let's move on to Madeleine, please. What was your answer?
I also answered letter B, making indigo dyes for textiles.
Okay, let's see what the answer was. For question number 8, A was the correct answer. Let's see why. A is correct because the paragraph explains that wood from trees is a source of timber for constructions, fuel, and material to build furniture. And that paper is mostly from coniferous trees, while fibers of seed plants such as cotton, flax, and hemp are woven into cloth. And later, there are references to the use of plants' curative properties, okay? Option B is incorrect because seed plants were used until synthetic chemical dyes were introduced, okay? Option C is wrong because the paragraph does not say that they were used to cure rare ailments, just that they have medicine properties and have been referenced as having been used for their curative properties from 5,000 years ago. Option D is incorrect because it says hemp is woven into cloth. So for this question, letter A was the answer because of all of this, okay? You were supposed to infer from this question, detail, okay? So, cutting trees for wood, construction, and building materials. That is the answer to this question, okay, girls? Okay, girls, good job. You did a good job. In this case, please try to work a little bit faster so that you can answer all these questions in 20 minutes, okay? What else? We're going to continue checking and working on these exercises on Friday, okay? So I hope you're ready. And what else, okay? I think we can stop here. I will be calling the attendance now. And meanwhile, please, I would really appreciate you complete this daily survey, okay? Let's see the attendance list now. As soon as you hear your name, please answer present or here. Let's see. Arce Baptista Valeria.
Here.
Okay, give me just 1 second. I am having problems with this. Okay. Okay, Arce Baptista Valeria is here. Okay, thank you. Okay, now it's better. Okay, now, Condori Medina Yandira. Not here. Encinas Montesinos Camila Natalia.
Here.
Okay. Galdo Espinosa Fabiola. It's not here. Let's see. González de Esa Gabriel Genio. It's not here as well. Lanza Murillo Natalia.
Present.
Okay, thank you. Mercado Escobar Laura Remy.
Here.
Okay. And Reyes Daniela. Okay, is here, but she cannot speak, I think. Okay. Now let's see the other list. Let me find it. Okay, here it is. Aguilar Medina Medellin.
Here.
Okay. Thank you. Flores Quiroz Janet. Not here. Jordan Valdivian Jimena Michelle.
Here.
Okay. And Ocampo Elguero Fabiana Helmier.
Present, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Okay, that's it. Now, if you completed the survey, you can leave the session. Thank you for attending and participating. See you on Friday. If you have any question, let me know now. If not, you are free to leave the session. Thank you.
Thanks, teacher. Bye.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Bye, girls. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye, teacher.